Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope we're all having a great day today and we're all doing well. So this morning when I got on Rainbow Six Siege, all my weapon skins and uniforms were all off of my operators, and so I had to go for the painstaking task of putting them all on again, putting all the weapon skins back on, putting all the uniforms and headgears on, and putting on my charms. And it made me realise that I have a lot of cosmetics in this game. I've got a lot of elite skins, I've got a lot of uniforms, I've got a lot of headgear, I've got a lot of weapon skins, and I've got a lot of charms. I'm going to show on screen some skins that I have for Sledge and Thatcher, and this isn't all the skins that I own for this gun, but these are all the 6 invitational skins I own. So you know, from the battle pass, from the old packs that came out a few years ago, all the invitational skins that is available on this weapon, and there's 5 different invitational skins, you know, and you know, I've got a lot more weapon skins for this gun as well. These are only the invitational ones I've got, and yeah, I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm only using these same cosmetics. I like to change them more, but it is kind of a hassle always going in and changing, you know, weapon skins in between rounds and stuff like that, and I wish there was more easier and a more efficient way to do it. And I actually started thinking, because as well as charms, I think I'm over 300 charms in this game. I have a lot of charms, and it is an insane amount. And a lot of the charms that I have never used because I favor another charm. I maybe get it and just forget about it, or don't use the charm at all, because there's so many ways to get charms now. You've got weekly challenges, you've got battle passes now, you've got seasonal charms, you've got new bundles that come out of charms, you get them from alpha packs, you get them from special alpha packs. There's so many different ways to get customizations in this game, and I've just thought to myself, I've got all these different customizations, a lot of them great, some of them bad, a lot of them alright, and I'm not using a lot of them. So I thought a great concept that could come to the game is just adding a simple random button. Now this won't mean when you click it, it'll just give you a random skin on that screen. I mean when you equip the random option, every round you play, you'll have a complete different weapon skin or a complete different charm, depending if you have it on for either of them. So my concept for this is, when you go to choose a camo, instead of clicking the camo, you just click the little dice one, and then, like I said there, anytime you load up the game, it will just randomize it quickly, and you'll be put into each different round with a different weapon skin. And I think this is a really fun idea, you know. It'll be a good way to use and embrace all the different cosmetics in this game, especially all the ones that I own, and I know a lot of people out there will maybe have more than me. And it is an insane amount of cosmetics in this game, and I think if you add an option where it just randomly, you know, equips it each round, you'll get so much more use out of cosmetics. And maybe they could even do this with uniforms. Now I know a lot of people maybe won't want that, because you'll get a uniform that is a bit more obvious than another one, so I don't really think people do that with uniforms, but I'm definitely down. I'd have this on all my weapons if I could have a random camo, which I own each round, and a random charm, because I only really pick the same things every time, and it does get a bit boring, but I don't really want to, every time I'm finished, then go into my operators and change the charms, change the guns every time on every operator, because that is a painstakingly long process. So I proposed this concept that, you know, you get this random option, and it changes every round. And there is other games that have it. Kill me in the comment section if you want, but Fortnite has it. Ever since Fortnite started making weapon skins in their game, there's been quite a big amount in their game as well, and a lot of them are pretty good, I would say so. And the option to just have random skins whenever you start up a new match, I think it's just a great way to make the most of your inventory without having to go for a painstaking menu every time to change it and then have a decision. Whereas if you just click this and you have it on, the game just automatically makes a decision for you, and you know, if you don't like that camo, it'll be gone the next round because it'll be rotated to a different one. And maybe I'm going to use Fortnite as a reference once again, because say what you want about Fortnite, but I feel like they do actually do quite a lot of things right when it comes to user interface and different options that the player can have. So In Fortnite, basically when it comes to weapon skins, if you do put it on random, you can select it to only randomize between a few skins. So maybe, say you have 20 skins for, let's just take a random, let's take the R4C for example, Ash's R4C. Say you have 50 skins for the R4C and you like 15 of them. So you could basically put on this random feature, and then you could select those 15 skins to be the ones that are randomized, meaning that every time you use the R4C, you'll get a random choice of the weapon skins, but only in those 15 skins, not out of the full 50. You could have out of the full 50 if you wanted, but I feel like the freedom that you get with that would be really good, and you know, it would just spice up the game a bit. You wouldn't be stuck with the same camo every round, and I know you can change it, but like I said, sometimes you don't have enough time to change it, sometimes you don't want to make that decision, and you know, there's other things that come before that, attachments and barrels and stuff like that, and scopes. They come in before, they come in priority before you're changing your skin. And if you're going to talk about charms, if you've got a lot of charms, if you want a certain charm and you're trying to get that in the 10 seconds between a round, the likelihood of you getting that is very slim. So I do hope that they consider doing something like this in the future. Since this game is, you know, 5 years old now, and they have a big vision for this game's future, and there's obviously going to be a lot more cosmetics that are going to come in the game, and there already is a lot of cosmetics in the game. So I think sort of like a quality of life upgrade for when it comes to cosmetics and weapon skins, charms and stuff like that, for us to get like a favorite feature and a random skin option, and maybe like a category section. So basically, I really don't like how charms are laid out in this game. They're just all put in a random list, and I have to sit and scroll there until I find the charm that I'm looking for, or maybe one that I not seen for a while and I want to use. So I think categorizing charms, maybe not weapon skins, because most people have weapon skins that can fit on one page, maybe one scroll down at least, because there is not as many weapon skins as there are charms. But when it comes to charms, I definitely think there should be an option where, for example, it's like a drop down menu. So you go into charms and you'll have a section for protein charms, chibis, and ranked charms, stuff like that, and a favorite option as well. So they'll all be separated up, and you can favorite your favorite ones. Once again, like I said in the earlier video with this concept as well, you could put it onto random of your favorite ones, you could put it onto random of the ranked ones, you could put it on the random of chibis, you can put it on random of anything. And yeah, I just feel the need for these different quality of life upgrades. I understand there's a lot more important things that are going on in the game right now, a lot more important things that need to be implemented. Stuff like that I'd say is like a training ground mode that isn't terrorist hunt, because they've kind of just renamed terrorist hunt to training ground and brushed that off. We need a proper training ground where, you know, you can pick your operator really fast, you just have targets in front of you and stuff, and you just get to shoot and test your aim and stuff like that. But this is an upgrade that I'd like to see at one point. Like I said, it would be a quality of life upgrade, because this game's going to be getting older. We've already had it for 5 years. There's so many cosmetics in the game, and they're kind of just a bit... it's kind of just like it's very messy. And, you know, you've got all these charms, and they're just all messy, all over a list. They're not in any organized way, and there's no way that you can organize it. It's all out of your control. I definitely 100% believe that moving on with this game, giving players more space to have their inventory, because, you know, a lot of people have spent a lot of money on their inventory. They want it to look nice, they want to have good access to it. And I think if you're going to move on and you're going to keep adding a lot more charms, you know, they say this game's going to go on for as long as people support it. They're aspiring for 100 operators. If we're moving down to 1 operator a season, that means we're only going to be getting 4 operators a year. This game's going to have a lot of years in its future, and, you know, there's going to be a lot of charms in those coming years, because, you know, you get so many charms per season. So you're definitely going to get a lot more charms. An inventory system where you can sort it out and group it into different categories would be great. And overall, that's kind of just what I wanted to say in this video and give my opinion on a good quality of life upgrade when it comes to cosmetics in this game and the whole menu system. So if you guys did enjoy this concept and this video, be sure to drop a like and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.